Well, folks, this is Will Man from Toledo, Ohio. I have officially cast my vote for the 2016 election. It was definitely a full house in there. It took me about 25 minutes. Oh, Jesus Christ, bro. What the fuck? This is stupid as fuck. You got a kid standing in the middle of the road, you know? Go talk on the fucking sidewalk. Excuse my language, but seriously. Some people are just stupid. So there you have what seems to be the break in the clouds. Look at all these damn signs. I really wish I had the time to drive over to all of the voting stops, but I don't. We're gonna hit a couple, and it's just the ones that I know of off the top of my head. I wasn't really trying to... Look at that dude driving like a bat out of hell. I wasn't really trying to profile anybody in there, but I was definitely the only cat in there wearing red, that's for sure. I hate to say it, but all the sheep are pro-Hillary, man. Nobody likes Trump unless they're a little bit awake. And I'm not saying that Trump is the right answer. And I'm not saying of two evils. But nobody got to see what Jill and the other guy were all about. Nobody. Like they didn't have no, like, you know what I mean? Like, why? What is up with that? Why is it only that the Republican candidate and the Democratic candidate are the only two that get to be on this stage and get to go back and forth with each other, and have these debates? Well, where is Jill Stein's debate with Donald Trump? Where is, what is up with that? So, I just passed another one in the neighborhood, at a park. Didn't seem to be too many people there. So that's two down. Sorry, I was rambling there, but seriously, like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Why only give the two main candidates the time, like, because they only want you to vote for this left or right. They don't want you to think about the middle. Don't you see? They keep you divided, because the middle would mean we were on middle ground. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, finally we get some fucking sunlight. Just a little bit of sunlight up there. Some actual light. Seeing some blue sky behind that streak of clouds there. Which is a nice change, let me say. Since the past couple of days, or at least today. It's been real gray. Leaves are definitely falling, covering the grounds. I got a few yards myself I need to start raking. I did yesterday a little bit before work. Do some more here. Probably tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain, I hope. Rain a little bit earlier, so here we go. sky there. And then we got a shot of the northern sky. You see a bit clearer in the back. Pretty interesting, however. So, unfortunately, I didn't go. I decided not to go live or take a picture because, you know, everybody's voting is a personal thing, so you do need to take that into consideration. But when you are being hijacked of your vote, you have every right to show it to the public. But so I didn't do that. But let me say that my machine, the machines that are offered in my voting precinct or whatever you want to call it, we're the old school. What is this jackass doing, dude? The exit is that way. I swear to God, people, man, this is just, you gotta love dumbasses. That's all. Just stopping at my local ATM here to make a quick deposit. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, the machines that were there for us to use were the standard machines that I've been using for the past 8 years now. They're touch screen, but and there's about 9 pages to go through. You hit the little X next to your selection as you go through, and in the end, it asks you to re-go through it all to make sure it's all accurate, correct? And, oh man, what did I do? Afterwards, when you finalize it, it actually prints it on the side of the machine on a little scroll of paper, like a credit card, like a credit slip receipt, you know, that size paper. And it prints it out, you know, saying basically in X, just a little piece of paper, and it punches out exactly what your ballot is, and then it sends that through on a piece of paper. So what I guess is all this is collected onto the piece of paper, and it's also, you have to insert a plastic card into the machine to even start casting your ballot, and that card has a little SIM card in it, much like give me a second here, much like our credit cards today have that gold SIM card on the front of them. Well, if you look here at Exhibit A, you'll see, you know, this chip right here. You see that chip? I'm trying to not show the rest of my information here, but that chip right there, that's been showing up in credit cards and debit cards and government cards. That chip is also being used for casting a ballot during the elections and on off-season elections, you know. So what's up with that? You know, I'm not too sure how that technology works. I'd like to know. I'd like to understand why it's safer. Oh well, whatever, you know. But what was I saying? So it's sort of hard to prove that the machines are rigged with the machines that are available for certain people to use. Now, my guess is in these bigger cities, these newer cities with these more populations or whatever, they have these more advanced machines, some newer models, I'm sure. you know, things get updated. I don't know. It's just weird. All these different models, all these different methods. Oh, come on. And we're supposed to, I swear, man, people don't know how to drive in fucking Toledo. I don't know if that's just everywhere in America or just in Toledo, but it pisses me off. So I hope you go out and you vote and you experience it and you know, ask yourself, is there something really going on here, or is this an accurate system of electing a president to run this country? I like to believe it's just for show, and it truly has no meaning. Jesse Ventura, you know, throws us out on blast, calls it fucking gangs, you know, like the Crips and the Bloods. We got the Democrats and the Republicans. This dude is flying on my ass, bro. It is 40 miles an hour. I got my heat on. So as you can see, the sun sort of dissipated again into a bunch of clouds. They just don't want us to see Nibiru, man. It's up there, guys. Nibiru, and all of its other planets, and satellites. It's got like 13 satellites, I believe. Moons. That's another word for satellite, is moon. Just like our moon, our lunar moon. So, from here on out, we know that Hillary's going to be our president. And we know that slowly and slowly, America's going to get worse. The rest of the world's not going to like us as much. We're going to lose our global control. And the UN is basically going to step in. There might be a couple more natural disasters. My sole feeling is that something is going to happen in Russia, China area. And America's going to be to blame. And they're going to have every right to invade us, and they will. And then it's going to be World War III. So it doesn't matter if Hillary or Trump win, because they're both part of the same organization. See, that's the thing. They're both elitists. Hillary is married to a businessman. Donald Trump is a businessman. They're both in the same category. They thought they would just... That is how they kept us entertained throughout this election, so that we wouldn't vote for a Jill Stein or a Gary... What was it? Gary something? See, I don't even remember their names because I'm so distracted by the fucking donkeys and the fucking elephants in the room, you know? Hey everybody, let's just stare at the donkey and the elephant in the room, because we don't want to hear what the real animals have to say. I don't know. I'm just rambling, guys. Heading into the beast. Heading into the workstead. So much love. Be safe, and whatever happens in the next 12 hours, just remember that Jesus Christ loves you. He is your Lord and Savior. And we will all meet each other again in the Promised Land. As long as we stay true and keep fighting the good fight. So, eyes to the sky. Just be humble. Be prepared. Have a plan. Small bug-out bag. Maybe some food. Things for trade and barter. Not so much gold and silver, you know, more like, or electronics. We're going to need other things like water, dry food, toiletries, tools, small tools, build a Faraday cage. My friend Dabu did a good video on that. There's a lot of other YouTubers that cover Faraday cages. That's a good idea. You know, start picking up some sports. Maybe learn how to hunt, fish, capture wild game, dress it, prepare it for meals. These are things we need to relearn how to do, folks, because they've distracted us for the past 30, 40, 50 years. I mean, sure, plenty of people still know how to do this and still practice these methods of life. But it's the mass that I'm concerned about. And of course, it's the mass that's gonna be wiped off first. It's the ones that know how these tactics, they're gonna be the ones to survive and rebuild after all of the aftermath. So, much love, guys. I'm gonna shut it down now. Homing in on the workstead, going in to fight the beast.